Hi everyone. We really have to discuss the concept of the business model canvas in this course. And since last week, we have got a guest speaker who referred to the BMC several times. So instead of restarting everything from scratch in the class next week, I can see the urge to create this clip to help you and to support you to at least understand the basic of the business model canvas. What you see in front of you is a one-page summary of what you can use as the instrument for your business planning process. So we find that the business model canvas is a good strategic instrument that will help you to understand the concept of development, management, maintenance, marketing, and sell for your whole business idea. Okay, you can use this to force yourself to focus on the most strategically important elements of your business. Well, as the name suggests, the typical use case for the BMC is to outline the fundamental building blocks of a business. It also can work very well for product or service. So, as an introductory part of the learning of this topic, I'd like you to look at the details on the elements of the BMC. Okay, at the heart of the BMC is what I insist from the beginning of the course as the most important aspect to think about. I'm talking about value propositions. Okay, pretty much this is what you plan to offer and your promise to the customers, right? In order to make it happen, then you have to look at the supply side. Under the supply side of the canvas, you will see things such as key activities, which in other words, we talk about the step that you and the team need to complete in order to make your value proposition a reality, right? What kind of resources under key resources in terms of personal tools, budget, specialty that you will need to have access to, again, in order to create value. And under the key partners, you have to identify how third parties will fit into the plan, right? Okay, we can also look at partners who will be the future partner as well. And once you see this, you also need to understand the demand side, which is customer. First of all, you have to understand the segment in which you are going to work with and explain them according to multi-layer concept, not just one or two segments. Okay, and in order to really keep your customer in the loop of this business idea, modern business really take the concept of customer relationships as the priority. In other words, you have to define how would you plan to support and work with your customer base. Okay, and when it comes to channel, what kind of access that you provide for your customer, or how would you market and sell your service or product? And at the bottom, of course, we discussed if you remember 2 weeks ago, the type of information we talk about cost structure, what it costs to build the product or service, as well as how to sell and support it. And under revenue streams, again, this is something that fit in the business model very well in terms of explain how the whole concept will make money and how many channels would you earn the money from. Okay, so all of this will compose us in one chunk of business idea, which I think the business model canvas is a perfect fit for you to understand. Number of reasons we should take this seriously, because the comprehensive set of building blocks such as this will help you to think through the process, and it will help you to at least to guide your product roadmap. Okay, you can always come back and forth in these circumstances whereby the only certain thing is uncertainty, right? So it is handy when you have it, and sometimes you play on a daily or weekly or monthly basis. And more importantly, I insist that you have to think of a business model canvas as a mission statement for your product or service roadmap. Okay. I mentioned that when you think of the unstructured way to work with business model canvas as opposed to the structure of documentation in the business model. This one, perhaps people might say it's not that strong, but in fact, you should be able to see um, things and situation that would really change easily with circumstances in modern society. And the canvas will also make you more agile and allow you to pivot as need. Okay, uh, when you reprioritize or pivot your product, uh, it will be a lot easier to update this particular document. I call it high level document than it would be if it had some monster gigantically huge business plan to tear apart and edit. That's something. So I hope you can find at least the role and importance of the BMC for entrepreneur, someone like you. In the class next week, we'll spend some time looking at the detail of the BMC together. Hope you enjoyed this virtual lecture. Thank you so much.